Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. Let's not overshoot where we're going. In last episode, we started tackling some things, and we set up an iron array, and then I ended up not liking it, so off camera I redid it to where it makes more sense to me. I have a interstellar logistic tower bringing in ore from on the planet, other planets, wherever. And this is iron ore, mind you. And then we're having it put into, well, they're putting it into chests. Ooh, I actually have this not set up right. This is my little buffering system, which is likely why it's not actually working. Let's put these in proper. There. It's storing, which is good. And so basically the way I have it set up here is normally I'll have storage boxes for each one of these runs, but I was being lazy and I didn't do that. So instead I just have a looping system here. It does the same thing. It won't store it up as quickly, but it still will store it up if there's any excess coming in. And right now, as you see, yeah, as soon as we're getting 600, it's taking it. There you go, down, down, down. Like it's just all feeding our other planet. So yeah, it's a problem. Which basically this shows that we're not even keeping up with demand. Now, are we keeping up with demand this side? Kind of. 4,500, 4,400, 43. And actually, we're not quite keeping up demand. Yeah, we have all of our units out now. Again, once, well, I can say once this gets saturated, which it won't get saturated. That's the thing. And we have a bunch here, and this is even empty already. Wow. Yeah, that's a problem. I actually had this one going feeding into this one. I thought these miners and everything would keep up with this, but it's not. But that's okay, because we're actually going to local demand this as well. Do I have any more? I didn't grab any more on my home planet. I should have grabbed more. This is fine, because this is like, I want to local, this is kind of our central hub in a sense for putting ore into the network, which we are requesting it on our home planet to make those magnets. I think that's the only thing that it's being used for, really. And the rest is all being fed. These boxes are full. These are going to go into here, and they go right back into here. And we're starting to, kind of, and this will never end, mind you. Because look at that, we're demanding. Wow. So orange shows how much is being demanded and how much is going to be picked up, and then the white shows how much we actually have in storage, and it shows like it's demanding, well, in transit I should say, which means it's been allotted for. So we're not keeping up with it at all, which is fine. I mean, we're not terrible. This does need some improvement, obviously. But what I want to do in today's episode is the other issue we're having, which is a common issue with a lot of people that play this game, is, I mean, yeah, we can upgrade all this stuff eventually, but I'm not gonna mess with it at the moment, is making the turbines. That's like our big issue here. And because turbines, let's go into here. Turbines go into belts. Okay, fine. They go into this particle colliders, which that goes into strange matter, which that goes into graviton lenses, which goes into green science. And that's where we're at. Like, our science is ticking away, but look how slow it's going. Barely 1 per second. And it's because the green cubes are trickling in, maybe barely 1 per second. And it's all because of, if you go all the way back through, it's because of strange matter, which is because of these, which is because of these. And this is just because we don't have enough setup. Same thing with these and with these. We don't have enough setup here. That's like the issue, right? So what I want to do is, I'm debating whether to set this up on this planet, and we're like, at least the demand is less. So this should start filling out eventually. Or it's just because we don't have ore coming in, which is likely the reason. Wow, can't believe that. of all the ore patches, like on, like, well, that's, what does this one show? Okay, like that one's full. Oh yeah, it's because we're making the magnets there, right? Which this could actually go to local supply as well, now that I think about it. And you know, we are tapping some more of these veins here, as you can see, but like, as soon as it's coming in, it's going out. And yet, in a sense, this will never run out because we have that I can't click on it. We have the bonus, but there's so many more ore nodes. There's one. There's some up in here. There's 1, 2, 3 here, 4 here, and there's nothing over here, obviously. Like, so there's probably at least 10 on this planet that aren't tapped at all. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. And then we're right back here. And then our other planet that we have, Beta Valorium 4, the iron this is like hardly anything here. So we're eventually going to have to get off, not off world, off solar system, I guess you would call it. I don't know how you would describe that. But what I want to do is let's find a new place on the map that's basically clear of everything. So up here is too close to the pole. So let's just go over here. I don't think once you start getting over here, there's not a lot of, or is north here is like that. So we're still flying okay. I think this side of the planet, there's virtually nothing here because it's tidally, well, tidally locked has nothing to do with what's on where. It just shows how it is. So I think here we're going to do maybe a light, maybe like an aqua green. How does that look? Or maybe this color. Isn't it exactly the same color? How is that any different? It's like a little bit lighter, I guess. Let's make a custom color. How do we make that? I want it to be kind of like, how about lighter? That's not, how about this way? How about that way? I want it to be kind of like a teal color. Oh, you just drag it like that. Maybe something like that I think is fine, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Anyway, let's find our tropic line. So here's the, we can actually just go here. Because what I actually want to do, hopefully I have enough, oh, I have tons of soil pile because I took it from the ice planet, the ice glycol or whatever it's called. So basically what I want to do here is I don't want to go too close to that titanium so we can tap it later, is I want to set up a big array. We also have to get back up to our what's it called? Our gas giant. But what I want to do is I want to set up a big array to produce these. And to produce these, you need these and you need these. And this is going to go to supply, so we're going to dump in tons of these. We need to get, wait a minute, let me see if I actually have these requestable. Do not, okay. For some reason I thought I actually had those in the network somewhere. Where's power at here? Oh, here. I thought I actually had those in the network. I do not. Okay. Well, minimum load is that's why I gotta tap this down to. That'd be 60. I thought I actually had these in a tower. Okay. Well, I have to change that obviously, because we don't have a lot. Which is fine. We'll come back to that. It's not a huge deal. Excuse me. So, what we got to do here is I just want to set up a big array of these. And we can maybe start using... is that too close? No, I think it should be fine. And let's just see. So we're basically wanting to max out to get 30 per second. So this is on a 2-second cycle. So it basically needs one of each of those every... well, 1 per second. So we can only run 30 of these, but we can actually run 60 on the same output belt. So what that's going to look like is the output belt is going to be like this. We can run 30, which I'm not sure how far that is going to be. And then we're actually going to run one thing here all the way up. And then we're going to run a second one, right? All the way up. And then we're going to do the same. Where is... What? Oh, okay. Doing the same here. Again, I don't know how far this needs to go, but we're just kind of doing it like this for now. Just to get it placed. And then because we got 30 on each side, because I said these are on a 2-second cycle. So if you use 60, and you have 60 of them, that's 30 per second. Oh. And, okay, in, and then this can be out and out. Okay, so we're going to run 30 of these. So you can do 15 per drag, I guess you would say. So you can do 15. So yeah, we definitely have to go much farther out. I'm not sure how much farther, but we'll just kind of just do that. I guess that looks okay. There's a prime meridian right there. So that's 15. And if we can go here, just go 15 more. And we'll go 15 more. And then we're going to have to redrag some of these. But again, we're only going to have to set this up once, because what we're going to do is we're going to blueprint this. And I can show you guys how that's going to work, obviously, in a matter of seconds. Well, let's just let it craft, and let's put. Well, you can actually put our power poles in. So I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to do every 4, because I think that will be plenty. Well, I guess it'd be every major, like, because you have your major lines, grid lines, and your minor grid lines, and then you have your major grid lines, your minor ones, and these would be your sub grid lines or something. I don't know how you even would describe that, and that should cover it, right? Perfect. I should cover everything. And okay, we gotta click and drag a bit here. Collide with other objects. What is it colliding with? What? That's not right. What happened here? What? That's a bit... That's weird. That is janky as all heck. Why, I don't know what it was. I'm not really sure exactly where we were dragging from here, so... Because some got placed and some didn't, and it all has to do with where the belts were at the time. So you just drag like this. Simple, and let this complete. And we can actually... Oh wait, oh, maybe that's why it didn't go. Oh no, I hope that didn't try to put those together. Maybe that's, oh shoot, maybe that's why it was. What is this one going into? Can I make any one of these just to see if it, oh shoot, I think these are actually going into each other. Uh-oh. That's okay. We will just come in and we will just go small. Well, actually, no, I can just make it as big as I want. So I just want to get rid of the facilities. All right, let's just do that. Which is why you should always place your belts first. Because some things can get a bit janky. But with the copy-paste feature, or the... Well, this is copy-paste. The blueprint we're going to do in a second. It's real easy. I mean, yeah, you can always have more drones, which means as the science goes up, you will have more drones. By the way, what I am researching here is drive engine... I don't know, level 5, you can warp 3 AUs per second, which is great. And then the next one here is universe exploration. This means you can see the vein resources and every, like, across the board, which is awesome. Okay, so this is good to go here. So we're going to do Control C, and I'm not going to go all the way out to here with this because I don't know how I'm going to lay the belts out. And I'm just going to go like this. And I'm not going to copy. I wish I could. I'm not going to copy I'm not going to copy the power poles because we don't need them. So this is going to go to here, and I think it's there. Let's just see if it places. And it should. So we're actually going to, now I think so you got to go back into this. You can't go like, you know, yeah, I don't want to reset anything. I just want to make it again. I'm not sure if I have enough belts or anything to do this, actually. Can I grab it from there? And then this one here, this one can go. It can go right next to it, but I like leaving a little bit of space. And then this one here has to have a space of what? 1, 2, 3, 4. A space of 4. So we have a space of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think it's there, right? Because we want to put our power. Yeah, our power stations in. Yeah, that's good. And then this one's going to be here. We're going to have another one. Oh, it's just the lines. Okay. So this is obviously a lot for our bots to do, which is why our kind of our mech power is draining. I mean, it's not draining very much. We obviously are using deuterium fuel rods, which are the second best you can have. But wow, look at our inventory, how much we've used. I'm pretty sure we're not going to. Yeah, we're definitely out of sorters. And these we're out of, well, I don't know why we have Mark II belts. We're out of sorters. We're out of everything. But that's okay, because it'll place what it can place. And basically, the way that this is set up, we actually have 4 times 30. So this is 120 per second, which is significant. I think that's quite significant, if you ask me. As 120 second, which also means that we need to make the magnets at 120 per second, which is not hard because that only requires 60 machines. But the problem is that these use some of that, so you almost have to double that to 120. You almost have to put in as many machines as you almost want to double it. Well, you do want to double 120 machines. So again, that's going to be, and that's only a single in and single out, because you can't double it up. And wow, that's 15. That's nine rows of that. Yeah, that's a lot. And then down here, these are on a 2-second cycle. So it's going to be basically the same. Actually, you're going to need double this. Like, you're going to need, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. And I don't think I'm going to do all that on camera. And by the looks of all of this, we don't have any. We need to start making some more down here. Did I actually go across the equator? I did. Oops. Not ideal, but that's okay. You can work on this while it's crafting. Just making the noise that's placing foundation, but it's not actually placing anything. That's weird. Awesome. This is great, though. So you can just see how much we have to bring in. And now that I look at it, this is probably not going to be adequate, because it's just not, because we have 20 input outputs, and this one only has a maximum of 12. So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to copy and paste this down to here. I don't really matter. I mean, I'm not a stickler on how the belts work here. I don't really care that much. This is going to go into here. Again, we got to get some more regular logistics drones. We can actually power this up. How are we doing on power on this planet? Yeah, look at that. We are now getting... Do we have any ray receivers? We have 13. So we should probably fly up to... Where is the North Pole? Here. No. Yeah, here's the North Pole. But it doesn't... We want to go where it's totally locked. So yeah, we want to go on the other side over here. So we don't have many. We have 13. What did I say? 13 of them? Of the ray receivers. Now, I don't know if that matters if you have them close facing the sun or facing your Dyson Swarm. I don't know what the benefit is doing it like that versus doing it a different way. I don't know that. And here we can just do no. which is actually fine. This is going to be under this. Nope, this. So we have 13, so we can place a bunch more. Well, I guess we can place that many more, and they'll help. Because these now are at 100% generation. They're bringing in 13.5 megawatts. Where are all my drones at? Oh no, they're all the way... Where are they? What? Where are the... Where are they? Where was I actually flying from? Now that I'm looking at things. I was all the way over... Where the heck was I even Oh, here. And where am I at now? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm like totally on the... Oh, there they are. Hello, drones. Thank you, guys. So as I was saying is right when you turn it on, your continuous receiving is basically at 0. And we're generating 5 megawatts. These are generating 12. Now, we can't insert the lenses because it's locked. That will be probably the next thing I want to research, which should be under... I think that's actually under the technology itself. This here. Can we increase the radio series maximum output utilizing plants? I don't know how much it increases it. It doesn't really say it. And then this is where we start getting into the antimatter stuff, and then the artificial suns and all that other cool stuff, which we don't need at this point. This should probably be the next one, or actually one of these two will be, but we're not there yet. But that's okay. So we're bringing in a bit more power. Wow, 526. We're about 80%, 85%. So what we got to do is, oops, not do that. Look at this. Yeah, man, look at this. Even the sales coming in are low. Wow. These guys are really putting out the silicon. We have tons of it though, so we're not actually... Yeah, we're not using as much as... We're producing more than we're bringing in. This is still like a little glass rig. I don't know... Well, no, this is a little silicon. Oh, I think I just have it just to use up these nodes, right? Same thing with these iron. I'm not sure why I can't... Oh, this is a steel build. Why I stopped here, I don't really remember. But... we have tons of steel, as you see, so we don't need to mess with that. We're just going to leave that as is right now. So the other stuff is where? I just want to find where I built that other big array at. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So there's still a lot that the drones have to do, of course. So this is actually good. What we can do is... I think we have enough belts, right, to at least get this. We have 39 belts. We definitely do not have enough. I think what we're going to do we're just going to let this make, and we're not going to turn it on yet. Well, because we obviously don't have the other stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut it here. Well, when these finish done, we're going to cut the episode here. A little bit shorter than typical episode, but you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to accomplish, or what I am accomplishing here. So I want to get that. Man, we need belts, we need inserters, we need assemblers. It's awesome though. This is cool. Like, I mean, I heard a guy tell me, or what person tell me, that eventually they have a whole entire planet dedicated to making these. And like right now this would be making 120 per second, which to me seems like an insane number, but it's really not. At least our science is still ticking away. So I'll tell you what we'll do. It looks so cool, doesn't it? So what we'll do is let's just fly back. Where are we going to? Over this way. Where is Beta Valorian? There it is, not too far away. Let's line ourselves up. And since we have like warpers, we have tons of warpers, right? Yeah, we have like 100 of them. And we're going to try not to overshoot it. And we didn't. Awesome. We are slowly into orbit. And, oops, nope. What do I want? Oh yeah, we flew right to where we wanted to fly. Great. I want to pick up all of these. I want to pick up all of these, and I want to pick up... I guess I can just pick up all of it, right? Why not? We have enough inventory space. And the next thing I want to pick up would be the drones, which I don't know why they're not here. They're in this. I have enough How many of those do I actually have? I have a bunch of those. Where are the other ones? I think they're right. Where am I making? Do you guys see it? I swear I'm making them right. They got to be this way. Because as you start going more to the right, yeah, more to like this way, that's where I kind of expanded to. Yeah, here they are. And they're oh, they're in one of these towers. Okay. What are they stacked to? Oh, they stack to 100. So let's just take a whole butt ton of them and put that one back in. Because each tower can hold 50, so this is only like 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 towers. So not a lot. So what we're going to do is just going to take a quick... Am I out of power here? Do I have a charging station? I do right here. Let's charge up. It still charges quite slowly because... Well, it just does. Can we add a couple more that will reach? I don't know if that one will reach. It kind of doesn't. What about... That looks so close. Will that one reach? No, I think you can only have a maximum of 6 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that one has 9, so that one's actually okay. So we're going to charge up, and we're going to fly back to our other planet. And that should be good enough. Where are we flying to? I love when you get to this part of the game where you can just, like, take off everywhere, and you're not going to, like... It's not, like, a crazy hassle to do it. We're going to line ourselves up, and we're going to hit caps lock, and... there you go. You have to hit 1,000... I think you have to be going 1,000 meters or something off. You can't just launch into orbit as soon as you take off. It just won't let you do that. I wish the acceleration would be faster, but what's down here? Oh, that's which I'm not doing anything to that planet yet. I should start colonizing that better than what I am. And I think we're going to land right. Not where I wanted to. I want to go over here. I want to go to our big. Where are we going here? Our big array for our turbines, which should be right here. Yes. All right. That looks so cool, though, doesn't it? They have these, like, I call them the balloon tower, like the balloon ones. Okay. What else does it have to do? Yeah, this whole section here. Because now what you can do is, like, this is 120 per second. So basically the way you can have it set up is you can blueprint this, and you can blueprint the whole thing saying 120 per second. And the better way to do it actually is once you set your towers up, you then include them in the blueprint. Because when you place that, I don't know. If you place that, let me just see once. I don't know if it actually. Oops. Does it save the inputs or the requests? That is what I want to know. And the answer is it does. That's so awesome. Okay. How do I just delete? Oh, I can't delete it like that. I gotta do it like this. Okay. So what I was saying is, once you have this set up with the way the power and the belts are all set up, how you're pleased with it, you could blueprint. I can't zoom out anymore, but you can blueprint the whole entire thing, and you could put a little notation in your blueprints. Like you can rename them. Like here, it says blueprint this. Or this one here, thumbnail tag, you put 120 per second. What is this one actually? Oh, it's just a small one. I should make blueprints. Maybe I'll do that in a stream one day. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. And next episode, I'm going to have this up and running. I'm going to have the magnet coils all done. And I'll show it to you guys, of course. And then the electric motors will do as well. But they're going to need, like, imagine this times, like, 5, and that's probably what we're going to end up with, either over here or somewhere on this planet. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button. We're making progress. We're actually starting to get into, I mean, there's no by means a mega base, but I don't know how many of these we're using per second, but I guarantee we're not using 120 per second, because you can only put 30 on a belt, and there's no way we're using 4 full belts worth. However, we will be in probably the not too distant future. And look at that, our green science is actually ticking down pretty well. I mean, it's still like around, I don't know, 0, 1, 0, maybe like 1 at 2 per second, or 2 every 3 seconds. But that's awesome, though. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.